Connor. I'm heading out, okay?
Okay.
I'll see you when I get back. I love you.
Love you too. Hello?
Hi, is this Connor Atlas?
Yeah. Yeah, this is?
This is the Smithfield Police Department. I'm so sorry, Connor. I'm calling to inform you that your partner, Adrian, was just shot and killed earlier this morning.
What?
I'm so sorry, Connor. We've informed the rest of her family and are hoping that we will get to the bottom of this situation.
Lord, forgive me.
Now that we're all settled in, let's begin.
Senior Advisor Jessica Albright will now discuss case file Romeo and Juliet.
Good afternoon, everyone. For those of you not from our organization, my name is Jessica Albright. I'm from the Covert Task Force, also known as the CTF. I was the senior advisor in place when the Connor Atlas tragedy shook our agency. Connor Atlas was a 19-year-old college student who was living with his girlfriend, Adrian Forrest, who was 21 years old. Connor told me that Miss Forrest was a dancer, always did well in school, and was the most compassionate person you'd ever meet. The morning of May 6th, 2017, she had went on a walk before a flight to New York City. It was when she was on that walk when she was shot and killed by former Marine Daniel J. Malloy, who was mentally ill and suffering from a panic attack. And then shortly after, I met Connor, and he was nothing but a broken soul. Over the next 4 years, he grew to be an outstanding agent and friend. We built a trust that I never had with anyone else. You all know what happened next. He was 23 years old. And now, here we are, 2 years later, finally wrapping this all up. This tragedy, as you all refuse to call it, shook this organization to its core. Not emotionally, but it brought to light how flawed our system is once again, and for the desperate need of change. Unfortunately, I will not be part of this change, as I have been ordered to step down as the senior advisor due to my negligence and mishandling of the situation. I understand that my actions and lack of judgment have jeopardized the credibility of this organization, as we are all here today. I am told that what will happen to me has yet to be determined. I'm going to be honest. I don't care what you do. I am told that Danny, Agent Malloy, is now going to give his view on the situation. Thank you.
Hey, how'd it go?
Well, okay. Jess is being placed on admin leave.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Yeah. And none of us will be able to contact her.
That is not what I was expecting to hear.
This is all my fault, Sam. If I didn't do what I did, Connor and Adrian would still be alive.
Denny, you can't think like that.
But it's true. Sam, it's true.
Just remember that he forgave you.
Yeah, but I never did, Sam. I don't think that I ever will.
Hello, Jessica. Just packing up shop?
Yeah. Who are you?
The one who sits above the council.
Sure. No one sits above the council. They wouldn't let one person have that much control.
Well, I guess they made that mistake a long time ago.
What are you talking about?
We've been around much longer than you think. I need you to do something for me. I need you to give one last assignment to your friend, Agent Malloy. Given your new circumstance, I believe this is in your best interest. If you don't, well...
Look, I don't know who you are, and I don't know if you're even telling the truth. But I already told you people, I don't care what you do to me. I have nothing left to lose, so as far as I'm concerned, whoever you are, you can go to hell.
Well, this makes it easier then, doesn't it?
Never met anyone my height before.
Sorry.
You're 6'5", right? I've never met anyone around my size.
Yeah, well, you won't meet too many of them.
I'm Randall Cross.
Seems like you already know who I am.
Read your file on the way here.
Yeah, I thought I hadn't seen you before. You transfer?
Coming here to meet your new senior advisor?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the change?
I don't know. Well, we'll see. Jessica was pretty good.
She was soft.
No, she was humane.
Director Frost is good. Just mind your own business, follow your orders, and you'll be all set.
Yeah. I still plan on thinking for myself, too.
Danny Malloy to your advisor's office. Danny Malloy to the advisor's office. Thank you.
Good luck.
Nice meeting you.
Likewise.
Hello, Agent Malloy. This is Jessica Albright. I hope this message finds you well. I've been instructed to give you one final task, as your new advisor, Director Frost, will not be making their way to the agency. Agent Randall Cross now has full operational control over this sector. This task is very simple. You see those two behind you? They're only 2 months into the training program, and their scores are just off the charts. We haven't seen anything like this since Connor Atlas himself. We've decided that they've shown more than enough proficiency and are sending them straight into the active line of duty, immediately. We're tasking you with transferring them to another sector that needs them more. The one on the left is Ivy, the other is Iris, the Blackwood twins. You'll be taking them to the Worcester County sector in your own vehicle. Nothing fancy. They've been instructed not to speak with you, as you are not to speak with them. Thank you, Agent Malloy, and good luck.
That sounded nothing like you, Jess.
Warning. Biohazardous anomaly detected.
Biohazard?
Warning. Warning.
Alright, you guys stay here. I'll be right back, okay?
Warning. Warning.
Freeze! Put your hands up now! I said put them up! Adrian.
You're in shock. Did you see who it was?
No. She was wearing a gaiter. I could see her face.
Physical description?
Athletic build, brunette, about 5'8". She was fast and strong. Too strong.
We found a homemade EMP. Totally wiped out surveillance. Also, the twins are gone.
The twins? Why would they want to escape?
I don't know. But since you left them, the transfer's not going to happen today. You can go home.
I know.
Is it really you?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were gone. I thought that you and Connor were dead because of me.
Look. I know this is a shock to you, but there is something bigger than you and me going on right now. I promise I will tell you everything, but right now I need your help. This is a lot to take in. Can you handle it?
Did Connor know?
No. Obviously not.
So you want to start off by telling me how you're here?
The Covert Task Force. The organization that you dedicated your life to.
What about them?
About 7 years ago, someone proposed the idea that their operatives, and even with the best training in the world, weren't suited well enough for how demanding the missions are. And seeing as most were killed around their sophomore, junior stages of their careers, it got attention. The higher council members, they threw around a lot of ideas. Not recruiting at such a young age, tougher training, I think you get the idea. But it didn't really go anywhere. The higher council was then approached by a crime syndicate known as the Innovations. They offered a new solution. Bioorganic weapons. A superior, unique breed of humans.
Okay.
The council accepted because of their inability to find a solution, and then the bioweapons program was created. They were desperate, so the Innovations Director of Operations, formerly known as Frost, established a foothold within the CTF. It's been like that ever since.
Wait a minute, hold on. So you're saying that the CTF is... Are you sure, Adrian? Biological warfare is very illegal. I mean, if the CTF was infiltrated and secretly making bioweapons, I think we would have heard about it.
Really? It surprises you that this was kept hidden.
Okay, so what does this have to do with you?
Well, you can't make bioweapons without biological material.
So they picked you.
And a bunch of others. They started monitoring people who they thought were physically and mentally fit for the program. They had their eye on me for a long time. And when you shot me, they saw it as the perfect opportunity to strike.
What did they do to you?
Plenty.
This is crazy. So what, it's been like this for years?
The CTF was once a good organization. Now that Frost sits above the council, they're no better than their enemies.
So why not? Why would you come back now? Let me guess, the twins.
Mm-hmm. Those special trainees, they're bioweapons. They're different from me. They were completely manufactured, created. I heard they were being sent off today and I went up to kill them. But then you caught me off guard and now they're gone.
So you need my help finding them? Well, to be fair, you seem like you can handle yourself. I don't think I've ever felt that much strength before.
You're capable of finding out where the twins are located because you have access to the database. I had my chance today, but now I am back to square one and I don't know what to do. It would go much faster if you could get into the system and find out yourself.
But what about the innovations? Shouldn't we try to stop them first?
If we could. No one knows they exist. Same with Frost, no one even knows what he looks like. The only reason I know this about them is because I was used by them. As much as I want to stop them first, we need to do what we can, and that's stopping the twins from being brought back in any capacity. Can you do this for me?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Just... Again, this is a lot to take in. Adrian, I'm really sorry for what you had to go through. I'm sorry for what I did.
Don't be. You are not the one who took my life.
Hey,
Hey, I need you to pin a phone for me.
do you realize what time it is here?
Please? It's urgent.
You have a name?
Randall Cross.
The one who was sent after those twins?
Yeah.
Is this under official capacity?
Not quite, but you can trust me on this.
Alright, I sent his location to your mobile. You'll see every move in real time. Whatever you're doing, be careful.
Yeah, will do. Thank you, Sam.
Oh, Danny?
Yeah.
Jessica. Jess was found nearly beaten to death in her home last night.
What?
She's in the hospital right now on life support.
By who?
Unknown. No prints were found at the scene.
Jess is in the hospital.
Albright?
Yeah, she left me a message this morning that sounded nothing like her, and now I hear that she was nearly beaten to death by an unknown party.
Sounds like the innovations.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Why would they target her?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Is she gonna be alright?
I hope so.
Did you find anything?
Yeah. Found the Black Witch ones on the active assignments portal. Location was redacted, but I did find out who's assigned to them. It's an agent named Randall Cross.
Of course.
You know?
He's an agent from the innovations.
That's why I've never seen him before.
Yeah. He's one of the worst.
I got his location through his cell. So let's try to find him as soon as possible. Chances are, he's looking for the twins right now.
I agree.
And the CDF will definitely catch on soon. So let's try to find a place to lie low after we catch him.
Yeah.
Still feels like I'm seeing a ghost.
I know.
You okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Come on, let's go find him.
Check.
Good. This is a high school. Out of all places in the world, why would Cross make his way here?
Well, he's tracking the twins, right? They spent their whole lives in a lab. Who knows what they wanted to see? Alright, you know what this guy looks like, right? Armenian, about 6'6".
Yeah, it'll be hard to miss him.
Be careful. There's kids in there, so do this quietly.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Alright. Good luck in there.
Thanks.
School's not that big. He's close. Just keep going straight and turn left down the next hallway.
Copy that. It's kind of weird being back in a school.
I bet. Completely different life, huh?
Yeah.
Personally speaking, 10 years ago, this is not how I thought my life would turn out to be.
Yeah, tell me about it. I got a visual. Engaging now.
Long time no see, 52-11.
Where are the twins, Cross?
You have no idea what you're doing.
I'm not gonna ask again.
I guess it doesn't really matter. You find them, and you'll be killed before you even figure out what's going on. I don't know where they are. They were spotted at the school this morning, but when I arrived, the building was already clear. That's all I've got.
Did you report this?
No. I was on my way back, but then you showed up.
And you have no idea where they went?
No.
Okay, this is good. We can get ahead. Our field support agent Samantha Ryan, she can check the cameras and see where they went.
Can we trust her?
She helped us find him.
Okay.
How do we put them down?
With a gun. If you can hit them, that is.
And what makes them so special?
They were designed to eliminate their enemies without the need for physical combat. The electrical impulse that their bodies generate is very, very strong. This gives them the ability to control the chemical and electrical signals that flow across anyone's nervous system, giving them direct access to a victim's brain. But there's disadvantages. Their bodies require both impulses for their powers to work. So, if you kill one, then the other is no longer a threat. Plus, doing these things to a human body has repercussions. Dash 11 over here can tell you all about that.
Don't piss me off.
You've changed. All the pain over the years has definitely started to settle right in.
Enough! Now do we find Frost?
You don't know anything, do you? How can you possibly hope to find someone who you won't even be able to identify? I don't know where Frost is. I don't even know what he looks like. No one does. I just receive my orders and I do my job. I can't help you.
You in trouble yet?
No, but, I'm working on it.
So what's up?
I need you to check the Steeplegate High School surveillance footage and run a facial recognition scan for Ivy and Iris Blackwood.
Timeline?
Last 12 hours.
You got it.
Thank you.
So you're gonna tell me what's going on?
Not at the moment, sir.
No, you can tell me anything, right?
I know. But this is just gonna have to wait this time. So...
It's serious then, huh?
yeah. Unfortunately.
I don't need you getting killed.
I won't. Don't worry. I've got good help.
Samantha Ryan. I remember that name.
No.
Her involvement with Connor. She's the woman who knew what he was going to do and did nothing to stop it.
Well, she was going to. Connor went to her house to say goodbye, and then he broke her phone so she couldn't call it in.
She had years to do that.
Well, anyways, she said they were picked up in a cab that dropped them off at a recreational center in North Kingston, so we should leave in the morning.
All right.
So they called you by serial number?
Yeah. Before today, I haven't heard my name in 6 years.
And what was Cross saying about you?
None of the bioweapons have been sent out for a reason. There's still so many flaws. What makes us faster and stronger, it's not meant for the human body. I'm 27, but once I'm out of my physical prime, my body will start to shut down. I'm not going to live for much longer.
Is there anything we can do?
No. I don't think so.
Sorry. What happened to the others?
They got lucky.
place. Adrian. I just want to say I'm really sorry for everything you've had to go through.
It's alright.
No, I'm serious. You're definitely the strongest person I've ever met, and with the amount of suffering that you've had to endure and the fact that you're still here fighting for what you believe in, it's really admirable. There's something to be said about that.
I'm doing my best. Thanks.
So we're putting him down?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go.
Danny? Danny!
Hello.
Where is he?
He didn't go anywhere. We came to you. Your mind. It's shattered. Broken.
Healing.
Maybe.
Get out of my head.
Too late. You're coming with us.
Excuse me?
You've revealed yourself. Foolish. You have no power here.
Take her back to the agency.
I'll deal with him. Stop.
Where is she?
Back at the agency. She's being reinstated back into the program.
Why didn't you guys just send the twins after her? If you wanted her back so bad, then why have us out looking for them?
We can't send them after her if we don't have a location. 52-11's been in the shadows for the last 2 years, and we had no way of telling where she was. And then we made a mistake. We knew you saw her at the agency this morning, but didn't exactly think that she would forgive and become friends with the man who shot her. So we never even considered the fact that you would be involved in any capacity. I expected to see her there, not you. So in conclusion, if we knew where she was, we would have. But you had to make this so much harder than it needed to be.
So you set this whole thing up just to lure her out of the shadows. You really think you're doing the right thing here, Cross?
I don't care. I'm just following orders. This job is so much easier when you just do what you're told.
Now, you guys did some awful things to her. I don't know how you can be okay with that.
I don't call the shots, man. Sorry. It's a shame. You were really becoming one of the best.
Hello, Adrian. After all these years, I'm finally able to speak to you.
Frost.
It's a pleasure.
Where's Danny?
Agent Cross is making sure that he's taken care of.
You're a monster.
We are visionaries. What we're doing, it's going to save millions of people. We put so much into you. Did you think you could just walk away?
So the twins never went missing?
Correct. Their purpose was to bring you out of hiding. And when they did,
we didn't want to raise any suspicion. So we let everything play out the way that it did.
You're sick. You think you're helping humanity. But all you and your syndicate ever did was cause suffering.
A small price.
Small price.
I know there's nothing I can do to convince you.
You're wasting your time. You know I'm not gonna live much longer.
We'll find a way. The research team will be here in 5 minutes. You'll be sedated, and your mind will be erased. We're not wasting any time. After thousands of trials, thousands of lives, we finally had the perfect
bioweapon. You
are humanity's next step. Welcome back, Adrian Forrest.
I'm gonna get distracted. I'll be there in a second. Copy that. Alright, you can sit there, please. How you feeling?
Good. How many more of these do I have to do?
Last one, Miss Forrest. You'll be on your way home after this. Alright, you know the drill. Please state your name, date of birth, height and weight, and we'll proceed with the questions.
My name is Adrian Forrest.
Middle name, too, please.
Alright. Begin log. Agent William Coulter. Briefing of case file. Ghost stories. Sophomore agent Danny Malloy was diagnosed with a linear skull fracture, but was able to return to normal activities as his diagnosis required no surgical intervention. Adrian Forrest, Iris Blackwood, along with the rest of the surviving test subjects, have been placed in protective custody by the U.S. government. Former advisor Jessica Albright remains in critical condition. Because of all the noise caused by Agent Malloy and Miss Forrest, various agencies have now gained knowledge of the innovations in their leader, only known as Frost. And because of the Connor Atlas situation, and with the Council participating in biological warfare, the Covert Task Force is in violation of multiple codes and has lost all credibility as an organization that has sworn to protect and serve. Once all current operations are complete, a verdict will be decided on their future. This is going to take a long time to process. And log.
Hey.
How was your trip?
It was fine. I had a lot to ask.
Yeah, I bet. So how are you doing? You feeling okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just... Frost is still out there, and I want to stop him, you know. I know it's out of our control.
The government's doing everything they can. So it's only a matter of time at this point.
You're right.
So listen, I found something. And I think that's only right that you have it. But before I give it to you, I just want to make sure that you are in a good enough place. I don't want this to bring you back down.
I'll be okay. Is that him?
Yeah, it's him.
Thank you.
Of course. I just hope it doesn't, become an anchor.
No. I'm looking to move forward. Connor's not gonna stop me. Thank you for this.
So where are you gonna go?
Not sure. They called my family, gave them some stupid alibi. I'm gonna go see them, probably right after this. I'm a little scared, but it'll be okay. After that, maybe go back to church.
Really?
My heart needs to heal. Forgot Jesus can do that. It's what Connor would have wanted.
Sure you would.
Hey. Like I said before, none of this was your fault. If the circumstances were different, you and him would have definitely gotten along. You're a good man, Danny. And I'm so fortunate that it was you who I had by my side.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
have to do.